I have created a classical music magazine called Music Score Magazine, which has a target audience of women aged 35 to 45 who are middle to upper class, preferred meaning Stuart Hall 1980. As they are stereotypically the audience who will listen to classical music and indulge in the subculture, Dick Hebdinge 1979, that accompanied the magazine genre. For my music magazine, I created a classical music magazine. I looked at a few existing classical magazines, including BBC Music Magazine, and found the similar house styles that they presented, and used them to incorporate to my design. Through the use of pastiche, I have created a realistic music magazine. The masthead that I have created, I made to appeal to my target audience, who are middle to upper class women aged between 35 and 45. I incorporated the text to create a love heart shape, which is one of the most feminine symbols in existence. It also connotes that the magazine is called Love Music Score. Furthermore, the masthead is a ruby red colour, which connotes wealth and royalty, which is what my target audience will be like. As the issue is a launch issue, readers won't be familiar with the logo and the name of for the first issue. The magazine has to have its masthead in front of the person featured on the magazine cover, like the Mozart issue. Similar to other classical magazines, the front cover image is often in colour, which attracts to the reader's attention. I need to make sure the cover of my music magazine is bright and colourful so that it attracts the reader's attention. However, the existing magazine stick to maximum of 3 different colours on the front page, which I have managed to stay to. The front page of my magazine includes red, black and beige, which work well together and use as pastiche to be similar to the professional design. The colours all connote royalty, which is the image that my magazine will promote because of its target audience, preferred meaning Stuart Hall 1980. I needed to find a music magazine that I wanted to take most inspiration from and focus on how I could use it to create my own magazine cover. I chose BBC Music Magazine and used the issue featuring Sarah Chang, who is a famous violinist. The image is a medium close-up shot and is most commonly used in magazines. She is holding a violin, which uses iconography because it is possibly the most renowned classical musical instrument. I decided that I needed to use the same instrument so that the reader automatically knew that the magazine is a classical magazine. I used a violin, however had Rebecca Downton playing the instrument, which I couldn't find in many other classical music magazines. This demonstrates that I have developed the current design and challenged the house style that has been created of the musician not playing the instrument. The main cover line of the music magazine is The Next Prodigy, which is about Rebecca Downton. I chose the main cover line because it stands out to the reader because they will see it and want to know who it is and wonder if they are as good as the most famous prodigies such as Mozart, who will be one of the reader's favourite artists. The sale line of the magazine mediates that the magazine is aimed at everyone because it says classical music for all. I have used pastiche to create the layout, which helps the magazine to look more real and familiar to the audience. However, I have changed the placing of the plus section and placed it on the place where the CD is advertised with BBC Music, because my magazine does not come with a CD. The model for the front cover of the magazine is the musician Rebecca Downton, who is the feature of the launch issue. The magazine does eventually want to have a younger audience as well as the current target audience, because younger people do enjoy classical music and know a lot of classical music. However, because it is not usually aimed at younger people, they wouldn't usually show that they like classical music. I hope that the magazine and the radio station will break the stereotype that classical music is for older people, because everyone should be able to enjoy classical music. Using pastiche, I have the musician in an evening dress, which connotes the typical fashion that the subgenre Dick Hebdinge 1979 would wear. The musician is wearing her hair down and in a traditional look, which shows that traditional fashion that the audience will know and copy. She also has curls in her hair and has red hair, which mediates royalty, because it is similar to Queen Elizabeth I's hair, who was a famous queen. Having a female on the front cover will make the magazine appeal to men more, because of male gaze. Laura Mulvey, 1975. This is because they have attractive women on the front cover, and the male audience will want to buy it to see more of her and about her, because they are attracted to her. She will also appeal to women as well, because she is young and talented and also stylish, so they will want to see more and know about her. When creating the contents page, I use pastiche to create the design of the contents page and incorporated many of the features that make the magazine look realistic. I used 2 large pictures which represent the articles that are in the magazine, and used a smaller image of the CD cover of Rebecca Downton's new album. This uses synergy because the magazine is advertising her album. I have also created a radio station for the music magazine that also creates synergy, because the magazine is advertising the radio station which the readers would listen to. This has established that Music Score is a brand, and the brand will appeal to people. The content also provides details of the subscription information that the readers can know what page to go to in order to be able to subscribe to the music magazine. Pastiche has been used to create the double page spread because I have used the simple and effective design of the BBC Music magazine to create the layout of the double page spread that I have created. The title of the double page spread is Black and Gold, which connotes royalty, because the royal family own a lot of gold and gold is expensive, so only the rich can afford it. I have used a large picture on my double page spread which features Rebecca Downton smiling at the camera and playing the piano, which is one of the instruments that she plays. Also, she is playing on a grand piano, which is usually found in expensive places, because it is a very expensive instrument. It is also the type of piano that is used at recitals and concerts that the reader would go and see. The article begins with a drop capital, which is commonly used in classical music magazines and connotes the start of the article. The article is also quite long because the reader will be older and will want to read more and will want to know more about the artist. The pull quote that I have chosen is, "I really love all genres of music." This is because It is a simple glimpse of what the artist is about, because Downton doesn't just like classical music but enjoys modern music also. The article used both teacher to pupil and peer-to-peer modes of address. Because the majority of the article is about her and facts, however, some of the article would be peer-to-peer when she is talking about her likes. It would appeal to younger audiences because she has similar interests to the reader's children.